Well, good morning, everybody. It's Barb Katie here. So good to see you today. I am a little bit like a little kid today. Christmas is coming in my house. I don't know what holidays you may be celebrating, but this is one that we hold very dear in our hearts, and people will be coming in very soon and staying for periods of time. Some will be here early, some will be here after the actual holiday, but there will be a point in time, hopefully, where everyone will be together, and that's always wonderful to see. So there's a lot to be done. Anticipation is in the air, and I think everybody's feeling pretty up and happy and excited about events to come. I hope that's the case in your family. Excuse me just a second. Oh my goodness. I've had a little bit of a cough here lately due to the constant changing of the weather here. And that always puts a frog in my throat. What I wanted to talk to you a little bit about today is the power of words. I think all of us are probably pretty much aware that words are extremely powerful in our lives, and we need to be very, very careful how we use our words and how our words sometimes come across to others. I know just me personally, I'm a family member. I'm a friend. For some, I'm a teacher. So for some, I was a boss. Some, I was a coworker, and some people were in my social secure circle, and some were just people I met in passing, going through life. Um, and I've often wondered about the impact we have on each other in the many paths of our lives every single day, because we do interact with other people, even if it's only with unspoken words. Sometimes we smile, sometimes we frown, sometimes we can convey so many things with language and facial expression. There is power in both the spoken and the unspoken word, is basically what I say. And what we're putting out there, the energy we give to the world, uh, is going to be noticed by someone, probably somewhere. And these words or unspoken words have great power. They can lift somebody up, they can tear someone down. Uh, Words can help build bridges, or they can help erect walls to keep people out. They can send messages that are either positive or negative. They can even help shape how someone perceives reality. Words can echo long after they're uttered into the future. They actually almost never die, and especially if they're negative. A negative comment can echo inside one's head thousands of times for years to come. It's like that one thing that you can't unhear. Once it's been uttered and you've heard it, it's hard to let it go, to get past it. I know for me, there was a one time when one of my aunts, who I adored and admired, was talking with my mother, and I was playing with my cousin in the other room, and just happened to overhear, innocently enough, a conversation between my mother and my aunt. And what my aunt said to my mother echoed inside of my head, probably well into my 20s. And I was like 9 years old at the time. And what she said to my mom, in all innocence and not meaning to hurt me in any way, was, "It's a good thing Barbara Ann is smart, because she'll certainly never be pretty." Uh, Innocent remark, uh, And at that particular time, um, I was going through a phase where I wasn't Miss Beautiful. Not that that's really important to me. And that was probably the best thing that came out of that. I look for the beauty of people, not in surface appearances, but in what lies in their heart. But words have that power. And I can remember going home after mom and I left because mom had been babysitting me and mom was picking me up after work and talking to my dad. I was so upset. And my dad said, Barbara Ann, you're pretty where it matters in all the ways that matter. And coming from my father, that really helped to soften those other words that were uttered. And I think that taught me at a very early age to be very careful in how we use our words and to actually focus on the words, sort of the expression think before you speak, because once those are set in motion, they cannot be unsaid. First of all, is what you're going to say true? That's important. Uh, to me, that's critically important. Is it necessary? Do you really have to say that, or can you just keep silent about it? Uh, is it helpful? Will it make a positive difference? And then the last one that to me sort of seals the deal on whatever I'm thinking about saying is it kind? Are your words kind? Words are architects that shape not only the present moment, but can also have bearing on all the other moments in the tomorrows yet to come. Words, like I said a few moments ago, once set free, cannot be taken back into the silence of something that was not said because you thought better of it. Uh, do you consider the listener? Where are they in their life when you're getting ready to say whatever you're going to say? Are they feeling nervous? Are they alone? Do they feel hopeless? Are they doubting their own self-worth? Are they going through trying times? That may color how you express yourself to this other person. Uh, Maybe they're in a calm period and they're feeling loved and really hopeful and appreciated in their lives. And you can say different things perhaps in that context that will have totally different, even the same words can have totally different impacts considering the state of mind of the recipient of the words that we're thinking about uttering to them. Uh, Hopefully, all of us will be aware that our words can be a voice of goodness and truth in a world that really may be quite chaotic for the other person. And one of the things that I really enjoy doing is an exercise that is, I learned as a small child. And it is making my words as apples of gold on branches of silver. It's really simple to do, and it's a really fun thing for me to do during this time of the year when we're so busy and flying through life, is to make out little cards and just leave them posted here and there and everywhere where someone might find them. I've stuck them on bulletin boards before. I've used them in group meetings. The same exercise in group meetings. I've just left them laying on checkout counters, just anywhere I can think of. And they're just simple little cards, and they have a little apple on a branch on the cover, and you open up, and there's a positive message in there that I hope will be an apple of gold on a branch of silver for whoever receives the message. And I do believe sometimes we receive messages like this because they're needed in our lives and we're sort of magically drawn to them. Um, I get such satisfaction out of leaving the little notes, and sometimes I've actually seen people pick them up and open them, and I'll see a smile come across their face when they read it. And usually they stick it in their pocket and go along. And I think, okay, mission accomplished. This was an apple of gold on that person's branch of silver. Perhaps they'll pass something else along to someone else that they know, perhaps that they don't know. Uh, but to help us be aware always that we can be the encouragers and the cheerleaders and the positive influences on what could be sort of a down day if we just take time to step out of ourselves a little bit and decide to make one small difference for one person that we may not even know, especially this time of the year. Um, we were talking, I was sharing with you last week uh, messages very similar to this in a different way that I feel were really, really important. I hope some of you got a chance to hear that check-in because it is I think a really significant one to try to focus on during the holidays. And my hope is that the holidays are not about things for you, but that the holidays are much more for you than that. That it is a time of coming together, a time of really appreciating each other, uh, a time to pay forward, like we talked about last week, all the kindnesses that have been done to for us through the years, and that we will continue to find ways to have that appreciation grow as we continue to move about our lives each and every day. So this message is short because I know you're busy. You've got a lot of things on your plate right now that you're getting done in anticipation of happier events that will be coming along each and every day. And I hope you take the time to really appreciate, enjoy all the good things, small or large, that are happening around your life, and know that you're very much cared about, and that my well wishes follow you in everything you're going to be doing today and in the days to come. And I look forward to hearing comments about words that you have chosen to say to uplift someone else that you have come across, be they friend, family, co-workers, teachers, bosses, um, in your network, your social network of friends. I look forward to hearing uh, what you've done and how it's made you feel. It's as uplifting to you to give positive reinforcement as it is to share positive reinforcement with other people, and to share simply joy and gratitude that they're in the world with you. So you go out there, make someone's day, and have a good one. I will talk to you later. Bye for now.